Hey guys, good morning. So I wanted to touch base very quickly on my latest little project I've had running. And I say latest, it's actually quite an old quad. This quad's well over a year old now. But I gave it a whole lot of refactoring really, just because I wanted to kind of improve a few things. So what we have here is an Iflight Xl7. And you can see it's got this great big chunky mount on it. Now, kind of what inspired this is I've got a few cameras here. I've got, let me put that down, I can hold it up. Box 2, the new, well that's a session, and there's a little run cam. And I kind of wanted a way that I could test these things out without kind of having to go through the hardship of getting a whole mount and everything done for it, and printing a new one, screwing it on, screwing it off, etc. So what I came up with, which is an evolution of an idea that I had some time back, is a hot pluggable design. And you can see I've got a GoPro 7 on top here. If you take a look here, boom, off it goes. So I've now got a separate little mount over here, and I've got my quad over here. And you can see, if I pop them together, they just hot shoe together. Then in the front here I've got a little screw, which pop the screw in. I'm just wondering where my I don't know where I put the hex bolt or the hex driver, but yeah, essentially I can put the one bolt in, then that doesn't come out. Now the idea with that is I can then start looking at building a T-type platform, plug all 3 cameras on board at once and go for a flight recording everything. And I think that would be quite cool. But yeah, so while I was designing that, I thought, let me fix a few basics that I had on the quad first. And one of the things I did, as this is a longish range one, TBS sell these whip antennas for crossfire, which I kind of thought, you know, compared to the T out on the arm, that's actually kind of cool. This thing doesn't really do anything, kind of like the small gaps or anything. So I thought if I can get an SMA connector onto there and pop it up here, problem goes away. And I did actually originally have it dangling out the back here, but I had a bit of advice from the guys on the Facebook long range groups, and they were saying get some separation between the VTX and that because you'll reduce gain otherwise. So I've moved it as far as I can up to here. That can all be unthreaded quite easily with an SMA. And I've got the VTX out here, which I think is quite cool. And then what else have I done? Oh, I've got the GPS at the top here, which I've kind of raised, because the camera mount is so high, I've raised that as high as I really feel comfortable aesthetically. And that's just to kind of get the GPS and magnetometer away from all the noise that you get. Unfortunately, this one, it's running INAV, return to home, everything works on it. But you do, when you loiter, get a little bit of toilet bowling. So I'm hoping that lifting the magnetometer and GPS out the way might actually do the job, just to solve that problem. But yeah, I'm kind of really chuffed with how this one's turned out. I think my next step is to design the multi-mount to put 3 of these cameras on the top here, and obviously to get out and fly and see how it goes. I'm not worried about weight. This thing can carry pretty much anything. It'll be kind of cool. Anyway, mostly I wanted to show you guys the hot pluggable mount because I think that's quite cool. I'm very chuffed with the results. So there you go. Shows what you can produce with a 3D printer and some simple design tools. Enjoy your weekend, guys. Cheers.